Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Berkowitz with Life Chiropractic. Today, let's talk about occipital neuralgia pain. Let's talk about the top 4 ways to get some relief. First, let's consider occipital neuralgia. It refers to an inflammation of the occipital nerves which come out of the upper neck and travel up into the head. When you have occipital neuralgia, you often have pain in the very top of the neck, back of your head, and even behind one eye. It's devastating. Let's also consider that the average head weighs about 11 pounds. Even if you might consider someone has nothing in their head, it weighs about 11 pounds. And if you look at somebody from the side, and you might want to have somebody take a picture of you standing from the side, every inch that your ear is in front of your shoulder is effectively adding another 11 pounds to your head. So we've got the head weighing 11 pounds, we've got the occipital nerves, and then in the very top of the neck we have the brain stem. This is home to the control center for all the unconscious functions of your body. And when that gets disturbed, it drives increased muscle tension and pain through the neck and shoulders, increases inflammation, disrupts sleep, impairs immune function, impairs digestion, all kinds of things that can lead to increased stress and tension, which can precipitate an episode of occipital neuralgia. So let's talk about the 4 keys. 1, we want occipital balance. The base of your skull is your occiput. It sits on the top vertebra. We want the occiput to be able to rock on that top vertebra. If it gets locked, it starts to pinch those occipital nerves. So that's the first thing I look for, is I want to balance the occiput. Next thing I look to is the top vertebra, C1. We want that balanced, because if that's out of whack, that also starts to put stress on C1 and 2 and puts pressure on those occipital nerves. And guess what the third one is? It's C2 and the cervical curve. C2 is where those occipital nerves come from, and we want the curve so that we're supporting that head in a nice relaxed manner. We want to take the tension out of the neck, because as soon as you start to lose the curve, or the C1 or C2 or occiput gets out of alignment, you start to build a lot of tension in the upper neck, which starts to pinch those occipital nerves. And the fourth is we want to promote relaxation through activating the vagus nerve. You might ask, what the heck is the vagus nerve? Well, the vagus nerve is responsible for most of the activities of well-being and wellness. Quality sleep, quality digestion, lowered heart rate, relaxation, recovery, healing, just being relaxed. That's the vagus nerve. Lowered inflammation. So we want to activate that vagus nerve, because if you've had occipital neuralgia, even periodically for any length of time, you're stuck in a fight or flight pattern, and we want to activate the vagus nerve. Make sure to subscribe to my social media channels. I post on a regular basis. You should also visit my website, lifewithinchiropractic.com. Thank you.